We talk about joy like it's fragile, like it's something that can slip through our fingers if someone looks at us the wrong way. But real joy, the kind that comes from Christ, isn't fragile at all. It's anchored, it's eternal. It's not shaken by who forgot to text back, who didn't notice your effort, or who walked out when they said they'd stay. See, offense has a strange way of disguising itself as strength. We say things like, I'm just setting boundaries. But sometimes, what we're really doing is building walls and using worldly justification as the mortar. We protect our pain like it's treasure, as if holding on to hurt somehow justifies what we feel. But every time we rehearse that wound, we give it permission to rule us. We chain ourselves up with the very chains Jesus already broke for us. And I've got to ask, if Jesus is truly the Lord of our life, why does our offense still call the shots? Why does someone's careless word have more power over us than the cross that set us free? When Jesus hung there, stripped, beaten, mocked, he didn't look at the crowd and say, forget this, they're not worth it. He didn't clench his fists or demand respect. He bowed his head and whispered, Father, forgive them. That's not weakness, that's divine restraint. That's love at its purest. That's the Son of God choosing mercy over retaliation. And when he rose, he didn't rise bitter. He didn't come out of that tomb keeping score. When he saw Peter, the one who denied him 3 times, he didn't say there's that coward. He said, come eat. He invited him to fellowship, because true love doesn't keep records. True love restores. So what gives us the right to hold on to offense? What wound have we suffered that outweighs the cross? When did forgive but not forget become a holy phrase? That didn't come from Jesus. That came from a fallen world that knows nothing about grace. You see, offense exposes the parts of us that are still unsurrendered. That's the truth nobody wants to admit. If a word, a look, or a rejection can rob your peace, it's showing you where your peace was rooted, and it wasn't in Christ. Offense is a mirror revealing where our pride still lives, where our wounds still bleed, where our will still fights his. So maybe it's not just forgiveness we need. Maybe it's surrender, to let go, not because they deserve it, but because Jesus did. Because peace doesn't visit an offended heart, it lives in a surrendered one. And in the end, we are not called to be loved by the world. It should not matter if the world loves you or does not love you. You are called to love, period, not love until something don't go your way. Not even a love until betrayed, just love them. So if you're tired of carrying the weight of defending your right to be right, then drop it, lay it down. Stop trying to fix people and let Christ fix you. Ask him to strip away everything that makes offense feel normal. Ask him to teach you what it means to love like he did, to stand silent when pride wants to shout, to show grace when the world says walk away, to be free from the trap of taking things personally. Because when Christ truly rules your heart, you'll find that being offended doesn't even make sense anymore. You'll feel his peace where pain used to live. You'll look at those who hurt you and see what he saw, lost souls who need the same mercy you've already been given. And in that moment, you'll know the truth of freedom, not just forgiven, but forgiving, not just healed, but whole. So right here, right now, surrender your right to be offended. Give it to Jesus. Let him be the keeper of your peace. And the next time offense comes knocking, you'll smile and say, I've already died to that. Because love, real love, cannot be offended.